Hello, congregation. I'm sure everybody has been waiting with banana breath for all the Donkey Kong speed strats, which is that's what I'm here to bring you. So I played through all of the Donkey Kong time trials and the hard difficulty. Oh, the stages on the hard difficulty, which is something that I never really thought I would do. But whenever the Switch version came out, I just started messing around with it, and I just couldn't put it down. For the first month this game was out on Switch, I don't think I took it out of the console. I just had so much fun with it, and I had so much fun doing the hard mode and the time trials, and I was really surprised about that. But I decided, hey, why not show off all the time trials for the LP? Because, well, one thing is that I don't have to sit there and record 7 attempts for me to get the gold rating, because it saves your attempts. It saves a video of your attempts once you get it. So that's really nice. Not only can you watch your own stuff, but you can actually watch gameplay footage from people that are actually good at the game, unlike me. I think whenever I recorded this footage, I was around 500 in the first stage, the 500th fastest time. But I checked just before recording this video, just for the giggles, and not even in the top 2,000th. So that's yeah. But for the last stage, I am still in the top 200, so that's something. Determination is a skill. So an interesting feature of the time trials is you can actually choose which Kongs appear in the barrels. So even if oh, this is a Diddy Kong stage or a Dixie Kong stage, I could choose to play as Cranky Kong or whatever. It's a really handy feature. It will put the Kong's face next to your time on the leaderboard, so just keep that in mind. Everybody sees whenever you pick Dixie Kong. But there actually is reasons for each Kong. Dixie Kong is kind of the main one that is sort of used throughout the game. Cranky Kong also has certain stages where he definitely is the best, because he's got can really keep up some crazy fast momentum thanks to his pogo cane. And unfortunately for Diddy, he really the only levels he's real notable in is the underwater levels, because he's got his underwater ability lets him move real fast. See, there's a reason to use everybody. That's one thing I like about these time trials. You don't have to be perfect. You can really, you can bust your head on a couple things. It's alright. But you won't get a little heart next to your time trial if you take damage, so. So this is a minecart stage, and you might be thinking, how do you speedrun a minecart level? Well, there is you know, there's a little bit of tech to it. Like, a lot of it does come down to just, you know, getting the front and the back of the level fast. But there is some slight speed tech, namely jumping up inclines and landing on declines. Those will give you, like, slight speed variations that it's a little thing, but it kind of becomes mandatory in other speed runs of minecart levels, so. I think I recorded this before I knew that, so I don't make a lot of use of it. One frustrating thing is that sometimes timer stops during these, like, kind of cutscenes. A lot of the time it doesn't, though. It's a little bit inconsistent, and it really... Oh, God. That one's so close. But yeah, if you have any other interest in the Donkey Kong Country speed tech stuff, I'm probably not the first person you're coming to for this, but I would highly recommend Spike Vegeta did a run of Funky Mode, I want to say last year, for the Games Done Quick streams, so that's a good one to check out. That's a lot of fun to watch. I think he also did one of the Wii U version. You know, AF. Before. Wait, fuck. BF before Funky. Everybody knows Funky Kong is Funky AF. You know, sometimes it's nice to just, in a game that's so collectible heavy, to just be able to completely ignore all the bullshit. Just like, no, I want to go to the end right now. It's cathartic in a way. Especially in this game, because I've mentioned it a bit in the LP, but I do think they handle the collectibles a little bit worse compared to Returns. It really kind of slows down the regular pace of the game, I feel. And I'm somebody who really likes looking for, like, collectibles in games. I've been playing a lot of Yoshi's Woolly World, and that game is mostly just looking for collectibles, but I still really enjoy it. In Tropical Freeze, I feel like a big thing is they like to hide collectibles behind other collectibles, so... Oh, this part I try to do the cool thing where I jump across all the heads of the fireflies. I'm not good enough for it, though, unfortunately. But in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, they'll be like, oh, you want a puzzle piece? Well, did you collect the bananas? Oh, sorry. You were supposed to collect the bananas. That's something that very rarely happened in Returns. I want to say it might have only happened 1 or 2 times. So boss fights kind of like minecart rides in that it's really hard to like optimize it any further. One thing is killing these fish fast, but you know, there's actually some very deep tech for killing those fish extra fast, where you roll up the sides of the half pipe and jump into the guards who will push you high, and then you can kill the fish a frame faster. There's some crazy tech, and that's one great thing about this game is you could just go to the leaderboards and watch the people that are good at the game play it, because they all upload their times, so... I think I actually did have to watch that video to get the gold time for this, because I just wasn't able to figure out, like, how do I make this go any faster? I love these little penguins. They're covering their eyes whenever the boss gets hit. And they cheer whenever he goes beast mode. It's great. I love these little guys. Also, I love how the spotlight follows you and the boss. There's just a lot of really nice touches in this game. If you haven't gotten it, highly recommended. Heck, if you're so inclined, you could probably find the Wii U version for like $15. But yeah, with that, that's the first world done. I'll be doing the temples in their own separate videos, like with the main LP. So I will see you guys later.